So here's our problem set for today. We're going to solve real world problems using area and perimeter formulas, okay? And multi-step problems. So we're going to solve the following problems using pictures, numbers, or words to show your work. You might remember this as read, draw, write. We used that a lot last year. So we're going to read the problems, we're going to draw the problems for better understanding, and then we're going to write them out. Okay, so let's get started. So the rectangular projection screen in the school auditorium is 5 times as long and 5 times as wide as the rectangular screen in the library, period. Let me think about what I just read. All right, so it's saying the screen in the auditorium, which is like our cafeteria where we go for assemblies where we used to go, that screen is 5 times bigger than the screen in the library. I can deal with that. All right, that makes sense to me because the screen in the library is that little sharp board and it's small. So, cool. All right, so now the screen in the library is 4 feet long with a perimeter of 14 feet. All right. That makes sense to me. So it's 4 feet long, perimeter of 14 feet. Okay. So here's my question. What is the perimeter of the screen in the auditorium? Okay. So I need to start drawing this out. I read it and I kind of understand. I know this is telling me the screen in the auditorium is 5 times bigger than the screen in the library, and I need to find the perimeter of the screen in the auditorium. So I'm going to start drawing what I do know. And what I do know is more about the library's projection screen. So over here, I'm going to write down library. And I'm going to draw this screen. The screen in the library is rectangular. Okay, that's what it says, rectangular screen, just like that. So it tells me that it's 4 feet long. All right, so I'm going to label one of the sides here, 4 feet long. And then it tells me that the perimeter is 14 feet. So my P, perimeter, is equal to 14 feet. Just like that. See how I'm leaving tons of space here so I can really, make sure I've got room. So there are my clues for the library. So now I need to, my projection screen in the library is going to be a lot bigger. But I need to figure out what this side is. Because I know this side is 4 feet. That means this side is 4 feet. So I don't know this side. Once I find this side, I'll know that side. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, so let's get to work. So I know that, let's see here. If I've got perimeter is equal to side plus side plus side plus side, and I know that perimeter is 14, and it's equal to 4, which is this 4 right here, plus 4, which is a 4 down here, because the opposites of a rectangle are equal, plus side, this side, and this side. So basically what I come out to be is 14 is equal to 8 plus S plus S. All right. So I do know that this S and this S are the same exact number. They're the same number, okay, because opposite sides are equal. So what I need to do is take the 14 feet of perimeter, and subtract this 8. And that's going to equal 6. So now what I need to do is take this 6, and I need to split it in half evenly. I have 6, need to split it in half evenly. So to do that, I can just divide it by 2, or I can just think about it. I can say, well, if I take 6 and split it down the middle, how many am I going to have? And that answer is 3. So these S's are equal to 3. So S is equal to 3. Good. So I know that this side is 3 feet. So it's 4 foot by 3 foot, the library dimensions. And I know the perimeter. Great. Doesn't say anything about area, so I'm not going to worry about it. So now what I need to do is a multiplicative comparison for the projection screen in the auditorium, which is 5 times both of those dimensions. So this one's going to be a lot bigger. Okay, so I'm going to make a bigger rectangle here, just like that. Do your best. Okay, remember, be neat. Don't be sloppy, okay? Also, I'm going to circle my answer here so I know. Okay, so this is the auditorium. So I'm going to write that down. I'm going to label it auditorium. And I'm 5 times bigger in both directions, okay? So up top, I need to have, this is 4 feet. What I need to do is say, well, I'm going to make this my 5 feet, and it's 5 times bigger. So if I split this into 5 equal sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, remember 4 cuts makes 5 sections. Okay, so then you have this side over here, which I know is 3 feet. I need to do 5 times that. So I need to put 4 cuts on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts. Each one is at 3 feet. Okay, so over here I'm going to write down my 5 groups of 3, and that equals 15, right? So this side here is equal to 15 feet. Okay, it's 5 times bigger in both directions, okay? So let's write my formula down. We need to find the perimeter of this, okay? So P equals, let's see, 20 plus 20 plus 15 plus 15 on the other side, okay? Opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. So P, oops, I forgot to write down my formula, equals side plus side plus side plus side. Okay, need to do that first, okay? And then perimeter is equal to 40 plus 15 plus 15 is 30, so it's 40 plus 30. That comes out to be 70 feet. So the perimeter of the screen in the auditorium is 70 feet. Period. Good. All right. That's drawing for that. Real world problem. Okay, so let's move on. Down here is the width of David's rectangular tent is 5 feet. So remember, it's redraw right time. 5 feet. All right, so the width is 5 feet. Got it. So the length is twice the width. Oh, so it's 2 times that. I'm gonna circle that. I know that 2 times 5 is 10, so I know that right off the bat. Okay. All right, so David's rectangular air mattress. Oh, I get it. There's an air mattress on the inside so the rocks don't hurt his back when he's sleeping. Measures 3 feet by 6 feet. Oh, so it gave me those dimensions. All right. If David puts the air mattress in the tent, how many square feet of floor space will be available for the rest of the things? Man, that's a heavy question. All right, so I'm picturing it in my mind, and I don't really know the answer to that question yet. I really have to draw this out in order to get my brain in the right direction. So let's draw it out. So I know that his tent, let's draw the tent first. So the tent, okay, is here. That's 5 feet. Right, it says right here, the rectangular tent is 5, the width is 5 feet. And the length is twice as long, right? So it's twice as long. So basically I know that it's 2 times as long. So I'm gonna say, here's my 5 feet and 5 feet. There are my 2 5s. Got it. Great, so I know that 2 5s is 10 feet. Oops, there, 10 feet. All right, that's feeling good. All right, I'm good there. Now, his air mattress. So I got the dimensions here, all right? His air mattress, David's rectangular air mattress, 3 feet by 6 feet. So I'm gonna estimate, I'm gonna put this inside the tent. I'm gonna estimate 3 feet. So here's 5, let's put 3 right about here. I'm gonna estimate that it's 3 feet by 6 feet. So it's just a tad bit longer than the 5 foot here. So there's his air mattress on the inside. And that's 6 feet by 3 feet. Cool, does that make sense? We're like looking down at the top of his tent, if you could like see through the top, you know what I mean? All right, so now what we need to do is find out, it's asking me, he put his air mattress inside the tent, okay. How many square feet? So that's area. of floor space will be available. So we're looking for all this floor space in here. We want to know all that space. Okay. How can we figure that out? What are some good ways? Well, let's find out how much total area we have for the tent. So the area of the tent, let's write that down, tent. The tent area, all right, let's write down our formula. Area equals length times width. All right, so the tent area equals 5 times 10. Cool, I like that math. Area equals 50 square feet. Cool, I've got my answer there. That's how much the tent is. Now let's find out the area that the mattress takes up. So that's the mattress. So air mattress. Okay, again, write down the formula first. Area equals length times width. A equals L times W. All right, now we fill in the real numbers. Area is equal to length, 3 feet, by width, 6 feet. Area is equal to 3 times 6, which is 18 square feet. Okay, so I know this. I know that there's a total area of 50 square feet inside the tent. The mattress took up 18 square feet. So all this area out here, how can we figure out how much area is left for the rest of his things, like his shoes and his clothes, all right? What do we think? How can we figure that out? All right? You can pause here, teachers, if you want to have this discussion. Okay, how to figure this out is you want to take the total square footage, which is 50, and you subtract what's already used, 18. And you figure that out from there. So I have 50 minus 18. So I can't, 0 minus 8 I can't do, so I cross out the 5, leave a 4. 10 minus 8, that's 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. So this turns out to be 32 square feet. So that's how much area is left over the rest of his things. Now I'm just going to write it out in a sentence. So I'm going to say 32 square feet of space, of floor space, is available. Period. Good. There's our answer. All right, so let's go on to the back. All right. All right, teachers and boys and girls, if you want to do the back side here, I wouldn't do number 4. All right. 4 is really an extensive one. All right. That it really delves into some heavy algebra and things like that. So number 3, though, 3 is definitely doable. If you want to do this as a class or just happens for extra credit or something like that, be my guest. But yeah, I think doing those 2 problems were great. Good job today, and hope you had fun. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.